When somebody can't afford to live in Seattle anymore or in Bellevue anymore, they usually go someplace else, drive till they qualify. So it was important to me to bring everybody together. Policymakers, HDC members, the cities, the county, tenants and people who own homes, and try to figure out what can we do at the regional level. HDC members are the folks who know what works and know what doesn't really work. And that's helpful because we want to make the most out of the resources we have and the resources we can generate to make places affordable now. HDC was really, really instrumental in making sure we included robust and aspirational goals for transit-oriented development in ST3. HDC was right there, talking to us, helping us, advising, sometimes goading and advocating in the way that you know you need to make sure that we seize this opportunity and that that affordable housing was baked in to the DNA of the ST3 package.
It's becoming very real to people that their grandmothers can't live here, their children can't live here. I think all of our employers in Kirkland would like us to offer more in the way of housing options for their employees. This is a hallmark project. The South Kirkland Park and Ride is the gateway to our city. And rather than it being a parking lot where you get a bus to go somewhere else, we wanted it to be something better than that. I think what's really cool about the East Side is that even without a housing levy, cities have voluntarily come together and pooled their money. When we put our dollars together with state money, regional funds, we get developers to help us. We have advocacy from the housing consortium. We can create a neighborhood where there was a parking lot.
We all know that the cost of housing in Seattle has skyrocketed. A lot of people can't afford to live there any longer, some that have been long-term residents. If they can't afford rent in South King County, then what? So the rates for homelessness in South King County have increased significantly. We're never going to get anywhere on our own. And while the needs in South King County are different than Seattle and very different from the east side of our county, we can all work together. We need to provide that one unified voice. We need to be working even more collaboratively than we are because the issues are just getting bigger. I am not always going to have my dream job of being the mayor of the city of Auburn, but it is critical that HDC be that consistency, that whoever fills my role in the future understands that we have great partners, and HDC is one of those great partners to help move our causes forward in South King County and regionally.
One of the reasons why I chose to live in South King County and why I live in Tukwila is it is tremendously diverse, and supporting equitable work in our community is just a part of who we are and who we need to be. I would say there are a lot more cynical perspectives today than when I started in elected office, and those voices are louder and louder and louder.
Housing. It's a basic human right. Renewal of the King County Veterans and Human Services Levy is our very special opportunity to make a serious dent in our homelessness and affordable housing crisis. It really is the only regional levy, the only countywide levy where we have an opportunity to invest in housing. The MID has been a life-saving measure to keep folks alive. It's 1/10 of a penny sales tax countywide. Everybody knows somebody, a family member, a friend who suffers from a chemical dependency or a mental health challenge, and they know the value of that 1/10 of a penny. What excites me about collaborating with HDC members on the MID is the expertise that your membership brings. And it's community-based expertise. It's from folks that are delivering services and that know the clients.
Ronald Commons is a partnership between 3 entities that came together to create a village. And the church consulted HDC many times. How do we build that trust so that we can say, we're going to each have our own programming and we're going to support each other and be a community.
The beauty is the whole commons perspective of having a campus setting with the church and the food bank and the affordable housing and the good work that all the organizations are doing, and we've already launched into multiple partnerships. And this was championed by so many people.
We never would have known how to do partnerships had we not been a part of that North King County HDC group. So yes, small and mighty. I can use that phrase. It helped the congregation to feel small and mighty.
Not on our watch. I think that should be a rallying cry for everyone, for our partners. Not on our watch are we going to let kids grow up in our communities without a safe, comfortable home. Not on our watch will we allow people to not have the opportunity to be exposed to different neighborhoods, to different people, to different situations. But we're going to need that to survive, actually, as a community, but also as a nation.
HDC is a go-to resource for people like me when I need to know how to have the most impact.
I think that it's absolutely right that the consortium is a movement, and it's an expression of what is needed in the community.
No one person, no one group, no one government can solve this problem alone.
And I think HDC is kind of the glue that keeps everybody together.
We so highly value how the consortium brings all these partnerships together.
The Housing Development Consortium has been our strong partner in this effort for many years, and you will be a key partner as we move forward this year.
We are Imagine Housing. We are HDC.
I'm Bob Peterson with the Housing Finance Commission, and I'm HDC.
Hi, I'm Elisa Luber with Mercy Housing Northwest, and I am HDC.
I am Beth Borum. I am with Beacon Development Group, and I am HDC.
We are Capitol Hill Housing, and we are HDC.
I am Deanna Pulling with the Federal Home Loan Bank of Des Moines, and I am HDC.
Hi, I'm Vivian Valencia with Verity Credit Union, and I'm HDC.
We're with Walsh Construction, and we're HDC.
Hi, I'm Steve Gelb with Emerald City, Seattle, and I am HDC.
And we are HDC. We are SMR Architects, and we are HDC.